Welcome back to the channel and this final video about our European vacation that unfortunately just ended. This one is going to be about everything that we bought on the trip. So all of the souvenirs, clothing, things like that, and what we spent. So this is not going to include the costs of airfare and hotels and food. These are actual physical items or sometimes digital items that we bought and we're able to bring back with us. And I'm gonna be referencing actually this hard copy because we did a lot of shopping, a lot more than we actually thought once we tallied it all up. So I'm gonna go through each item individually, no matter how small or how large. Some advice first is number one, if you're going to be shopping in Europe and then coming back to the United States, try to take advantage of the duty-free process. At the stores, a lot of times they can give you paperwork and then you take this paperwork to the airport and you actually save on all of the tax. And then number two, I'm going to be quoting everything in euros. Now euros to dollars was very close when we were there, but the exact conversion was €1 to $1.08. So if I quote like 100 euros, that means $108, 50 euros, $54. I will give the actual dollar amount totals at the end, but just know it's pretty close, but a little bit more dollars than the euros that I will be quoting. All right, and first up, we'll start with an easy one. Ben got these wings from American Airlines. They were free on the flight, so we're starting off with a big 0 in the spent column. All right, and once we got to Barcelona, our first stop, Nicole found this store, Desigual, I think it's how it's pronounced, and she got this white t-shirt, which she's worn a number of times since we've gotten back. That was $39.95 in euros again, and then she also got this dress from Desigual, which was $34.95. And then we were walking around Las Ramblas in Barcelona at night, and these street vendors had these noisemakers in their mouths, and we got one for Ben and it was €3. And then we also got him this flying toy, which is like a light up flying toy at night. That was also €3, and he was using them and on Las Ramblas, and people were actually coming up to him thinking he was like a performer or a street vendor. And also from a street vendor, we got this heart picture, which is like a nature heart picture, which was €10. And then also this tree picture, which was €10. Whenever we go to a new country, we always get a Christmas ornament. We got this one just from a local supermarket, and it was $5.95. Ben always gets a patch for one of his jean jackets. This was also from a street vendor. It was €3. And then one of the last days that we were in Barcelona, we went to the beach, and along the beach boardwalk, there was a little vending machine, and I told you I would give you everything no matter how trivial. Ben got this little yellow ball. It was €1. All right, then from Barcelona, we actually got onto the cruise ship, the Oasis of the Seas. So now I'll give you everything that we bought on board the Oasis of the Seas. Number one is from the promenade. They were selling these Royal Caribbean charm bracelets. The bracelet was actually quote unquote free as long as you bought some charms with it. We ended up spending $29.99 on the bracelet and all of the charms. Ben lost his earrings in Barcelona, so we spent $11 on the ship replacing those. And then we did purchase an arcade credit. It was €50. And, you know, obviously we played other arcade games, but we did get some souvenirs again, and I said I would go through everything. So we did end up getting 12 of these little ducks. And then he also got from a vending machine an actual squishy little duck and one of those punch balloons. And you can actually get something free on a cruise ship. We got 3 free bracelets down at the jewelry store on the promenade. If you just go at a certain time, they will just hand you one of these absolutely free. So no increase in our spending there, but we did purchase the photo package, and the photo package that we purchased was €128, and it included 10 digital photos. All right, and our first port of call was Marseille, France, and in Marseille we did a lot of shopping. And we did a lot of this in the Galeries Lafayette, which is like the big shopping center, the big mall. We didn't really do much sightseeing at all in Marseille. We did just a lot of shopping, and a lot of it comes from Galeries Lafayette. So Ben did a lot of damage. He found Hugo Boss, so he got a Hugo Boss t-shirt. That was $22.50. He got a pair of Hugo Boss jeans, 1975. He got a Hugo Boss sweatshirt, which is a pullover sweatshirt, and this one was 1975. A Hugo Boss sweatshirt that was a zip up, so a zip up front sweatshirt. This was 57.50, and then to match, Hugo Boss sweatpants, which were 23.75. And then Mom got two things from Galleries Lafayette. She got this blue and white sweater that was 55.20, and then just a collapsible shopping bag when we were checking out for 150 euro. And I actually purchased this t-shirt, which was 19.99. I also got a sweater, this orangish sweater. This was actually 145 euros. And then I also got a pair of Hugo Boss swim trunks, 69.95. On the way back to the ship from our shopping adventures in Marseille, we stopped again at another little vending machine. Ben got this cupcake squishy, that was 2 euros. Our next port of call was Pisa. We didn't do a whole lot of shopping in Pisa. It was more about eating. We wanted to get some Italian food and obviously seeing the Leaning Tower. But Ben did get this Pisa patch, again, for his jean jacket. The patch was 2 euros. Our next port of call was Rome. We didn't do a lot of shopping in Rome, but we did get some somewhat unique items. So again, Ben got a patch for his jean jacket. That was 3 euros. From this Pinocchio store, he got this tin airplane. That was 28 euros. And then I had been planning and wanting to get driving gloves. And I found a glove store, and these were deerskin, red deerskin driving gloves, and I love them. They were 77 euros. The next port of call was Capri, Sorrento, and Pompeii, and we had an excursion booked this day, so we actually did do a significant amount of shopping during this trip. So on the island of Capri, we found a shop called Venezia Franco, and Ben got this colorful t-shirt. It was 15 euros. I got actually the shirt that I'm wearing making this video with the clock tower on it, actually in Capri. This shirt was 15 euros. And then Mom got a matching linen skirt and linen top. The skirt was 125 euros and the top was 75 euros. So that whole outfit was 200 euro. And then I actually went to another store called Costumi, and I got this blue and white pineapple kind of beachy long sleeve shirt. That was 98 euros. And then once we got on the boat to go from Capri over to Sorrento, they were offering these bags, and they were like really nice, kind of high quality bags that had Capri right on the front, and they were 5 euros. I thought a really good deal. And then once we got to Sorrento, Ben went to one shop called Vanity, and he got this blue and white, again, kind of local style shirt. That was 75 euros. All right, so in total, we spent 1,284.73 euros buying things that we could bring back, again, digital things, things that were free, and actual souvenirs, physical items, and that translates to $1,411.27. So $14.11.27 in dollars is exactly what we spent on all the souvenirs on our trip to Europe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see everybody next time.